Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be testing Path of Exile 2 on my Steam Deck running on SteamOS and ROG Ally running on Bazzite operating system. We'll show you how to install Nitex-free Optiscaler mod. Using this mod we can use XeSS or FSR upscaler in conjunction with FSR frame generation. Now this is an online game, so there is a risk of getting banned for using Optiscaler mod. But I have already played the game for about 30 hours with the mod installed, didn't face any such issue. I'm already midway through Act 2. Performance in this game can be very variable, depends on the number of creatures on the screen. Hordes can really tank the FPS. We'll see. I have connected my Cosmic Byte Stellaris gamepad to deck via Bluetooth mode. Steam Deck compatibility, it's marked as playable. I am using G Proton version 9-21 as the compatibility layer. Text in this game is really very small, very difficult to read it on Deck's small display. First I'll run the game without any mod install, test the base performance. I own the LCD variant of Steam Deck. Its display supports up to 60Hz refresh rate. Performance QM settings, only level set to 2. Disable SteamOS VSync, uncap the FPS by enabling. Disable frame limit and allow tearing settings. Action RPG game. Currently it's in early access phase. Game will be officially released in about 6 months from now. It will be free to play. In-game settings, I am using DirectX 12 as the renderer. Game even supports Vulkan and DirectX 11. DX11 mode does not work properly on Steam Deck. I observed slightly better performance using DX12 than Vulkan. You need to use DX12 mode in order to use Optiscaler frame generation mode. Display mode, Windows full screen, VSync off, 800p resolution, upscale method. Use FSR, balance preset, sharpness level 15%. Yeah, the text here is really very small. Even I am having a hard time to read it. Texture quality medium, isotropic filtering 8 times, lighting shadows, everything set to low. That's it. Unable to change, unable to disable triple buffering settings, strange. Haven't enabled dynamic culling setting. Second act, I am in Keth. There is a character, empty area. Here FPS is around 60. Just wait for the creatures to spawn. Run around the map. They will chase me. That's exactly what I want. Yeah, 40 FPS. We are not hitting the GPU bottleneck, so game's performance is limited by the single core CPU performance. Oh no, got trapped, and you can see FPS dropped down to around 22. So I'll just cap the FPS and 30. I doubt Optiscaler frame generation will help much in improving the game's performance on deck. 30 FPS cap applied. Let's play the game. This time I'll engage in combat. Problem in this game on Steam Deck is that FPS is very variable. It can suddenly drop from 60 to 30, even 20, depending on the features on the screen. Leads to a very jarring experience. 24 FPS, see. Look at the particle effect, so much smoke, dust. Trying my best to survive. But you can play the game on Steam Deck. 20 to 30 FPS. I'm still in the game. All thanks to my abilities. Lighting ability, see. Zap that guy. Unplug the charger. Resume the game. The power draw is around 20 watts. it's increasing. Again, depends on the number of features on the screen. So now I'll show you how to install Optiscaler mod in this game. The mod setup process is exactly the same for Bazzite and SteamOS. I'll just show you the process for SteamOS. We'll be using version 0.7 preview 66 build of Optiscaler. You can download it for free from GitHub. I'll drop the link in the description. Scroll down until you find the asset section. Expand it. Click on the .7z link. This build of Optiscaler comes with FSR version 3.1.2. So I'll be manually updating it to version 3.1.3. Just need to download FidelityFX SDK version 1.1.3 from this site. Expand the asset section. Click on the .zip link here. Open Optiscaler's archive file. Need to extract its contents. Select all the files present inside this archive window. Drag and drop them outside of this window like this. Wait for the process to complete. Done. Now open DLSS overrides folder. Copy this registry file. Enable signature override. We need to execute it. Paste it on the desktop right here. I'll use ProtonTricks to execute this registry file. You can download ProtonTricks for absolutely free from Discover Store. From here you need to select Path of Exile 2. Click on OK. Check this option. Select the default wine breaks. OK. Check this option. Run registry. Click on OK. This window will pop up. Just click on registry. Click on import registry file. You need to go to the desktop. My computer Z drive. Home, Tech, Desktop. Select the registry file. Enable signature override. Click on open. That's it. Click on OK. Close the windows. Go back to the directory where you extracted the mod files. Right here, change the name of nvngx.dll file to dxgi.dll. Now copy the highlighted files. Don't need to select the two folders and this archive file. Need to paste these files in the game's install directory. I own the Steam version of the game. Just select the game in your Steam library. Right click manage. Click on browse local files. Games install directory opened up. Paste the mod files here. XCSS DLL file is already present in this directory. Override. Now I'll manually update FSR. Open FidelityFX SDK.zip file. Expand bin folder. Here look for a file name amd_fidelity_fx _dx12.dll. There it is. Just extract it like this. Copy it. Paste it in the game's install directory. Right here. Yeah, this file is already present in this directory. Override it. Now we are using the latest version of FSR. Need to add a launch option to the game. Select the game in your Steam library. Click on the settings cog here. Click on properties. Click on general. Under launch options, add this line of text. I provide it in the description of the video. You can copy it from there and paste it here. For this game I'm using GProton version 9-21 as the compatibility layer. I'll switch to SteamOS gaming mode. We are ready to run the game. Using the same settings as before. 800p resolution. DirectX 12 mode. Upscaler set to TLSS. This means the mod is working using its balance preset. Texture quality medium. Lighting set to shadows. Texture setting set to low. Unable to disable triple buffering setting. That's it. Open mods menu by pressing the insert keyboard key. Upscaler set to FSR 3.x version 3.1.3. Frame generation on. Enable Hudfix setting. Set the limit value to 8. Show you the debug view. No HUD elements are visible in the bottom middle image. For the bottom right image, display is working properly. Same thing for the other images. Just disable debug view. Play the game. Check out the performance. Here FPS increased to around 80. Animation does look smoother now with frame generation on. .70 FPS with many features on the screen, not bad at all. Oh no, FPS suddenly dropped from 80 to 60. This is the problem on Steam Deck. It's a bit too much for the processor to handle, and there are a lot of non-playable characters on the screen. Otherwise, frame generation, smoothing effects seem to be working properly. Spamming my abilities. FPS. Now FPS increased to around 80. This is very annoying. More creatures. I'll just run around the map. Let the creature spawn. Chase me. FPS with a few hitches. Massive FPS drop here. Yeah, so not the ideal experience on Steam Deck in path of Exile 2 even with frame generation on, but it did help in improving the performance. It's just that, it's just that the FPS is very variable. It can suddenly drop from 80 to 40. Oh no, I'm surrounded. That's it guys. I'm done. This is my ROG Ally running on Bazzite operating system. System information. BIOS version 3.4.1. I've set the UMA buffer size to auto. Video driver FSR 24.2.7. Open handheld daemon settings by double pressing the army kit button here. Advanced setting. CPU boost disabled, CPU power set to low. GPU frequency set to auto. Charge limit 80%. Using a very aggressive fan curve. 25 watts TDP profile. TDP boost disabled. First I'll run the game without any mod. Performance QM settings. I have enabled VRR. Frame limit set to 120Hz. That's it. Full screen mode. VSync off. DirectX 12 API. 900p resolution. Upscaler set to FSR using its quality preset. Sharpness level 15%. Texture quality set to high default. 8 times anisotropic filtering. Lighting set to shadows. Shadow quality set to low. Sun shadow quality and number of lights set to high. Water detail set to high as well. You can always drop the settings. I'll stick with these settings. This is a character. I'm in Keth. This is Act 2. Creatures. Let's run around. Keep an eye on the FPS counter. Close to 50 here. No stuttering. So many creatures on the screen. Oh no! Got trapped here. That was close. Surrounded by these creatures. 40 FPS there for a second. FPS back up to 50. Very impressive performance. This is amazing. I'm deliberately not killing these creatures. Now I'll engage in combat. Start killing them. Yeah, 40 FPS. Still the game is playable. 1 HP. That was close. So even without Optiscaler frame generation, it's a decent experience on ROG Ally. And this is Bazzite. Okay, this creature has an armor. It's taking too long. Finally it's dead. There's a arena nearby. There it is. It's very demanding. Mini boss will spawn. There it is. You can see FPS drop to around 35. Still the game is playable. Here Optiscaler frame generation should be effective. The gameplay is a bit choppy. No audio stuttering. Using abilities. 31 FPS. Now run the game with the mod. There's a character. This particular area is very demanding. Here FPS is around 70 to 80 with frame generation. Creatures. I'll let them chase me. Spawn more. They're coming. Animation looks smooth, not observing any hitching. Highlights display supports BRR. Even Bazzite supports it. And it's really shining here. Oh my god. I'm cooked. That was close. Use my abilities. Somehow I survived. (72 90 FPS), and you can always drop the settings maybe hitting the GPU bottleneck, but game is definitely playable even with these settings. Impressive stuff. Oh no, this creature is not going down easily. Use my abilities. Stun it. Mini boss. This particular area is very demanding. See, FPS drop to around 56 for a second. Frame pacing graph is very erratic, but I'll be honest, I'm not observing any such stuttering. See, what is this creature doing? Oh no, it summoned more creatures. Good for testing the game. See, froze all of them. It's a very good experience on Rogue Ally using Optiscaler mod in this game. That's it with the video guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.